This next segment brought to you by John Elway Chevrolet on South Broadway, Colorado's #1 Chevy dealer.
Yeah.
Back to you guys in 2, 1.
We're doing pick
Yeah,
six
actually, it's
now.
not. Pick Six is brought to you by Davidson's Liquors, where you can make your own six-pack.
And you can, they'll give you a Snickers bar.
All right, so I'm going to set you up this way, okay? Over the weekend, the San Francisco Giants were in town. Bruce Bochy said,
Like
that
Bruce
if-
Bochy, he's a good dude.
great manager, if he were to start a team right now, Nolan Arenado would have to be one of the 6 guys he would start a team with. I don't know
Don't
why
you
he
play
said
with
6,
9?
but he did say 6.
Okay.
Say again?
I thought your baseball team had 9 players.
It does, but he, for some reason, he said one of 6.
Okay, I'm
so
totally confused.
my question to you
Isn't it
guys,
interesting that in this division there are 2 really, really good managers, and they both have their names are BB, Bud Black and Bruce Bochy.
man, Bud Black's in trouble in San Diego.
Well, I hope he's in real trouble and they fire him, and I hope the Rockies. Oh, what am I thinking? Gosh.
All right, who are the 6 players that you would want? The 6 current players, not dead
Babe
ones
Ruth.
like Babe Ruth. The 6 current players that you would like to start a baseball team with.
Okay,
Woody.
number 6, sometime today. Matt Harvey. He's going to be a great pitcher, and pitchers come back stronger from Tommy John surgery. I think it's proven. It's been proven now that you should, if you're 17 years old and you have a son that's a pitcher, just tear his elbow and have Tommy John surgery, and he'll be great for the next. It's been proven. Guys have 6 to 9 year careers, 9-year careers after they have Tommy John surgery. They're stronger. Yeah. Number 5 would be, I don't remember, Bryce Harper. You look at the year he's having.
Yep.
I'm sure you have 333, leading in home runs, RBIs. He's finally developed. You know how old he is?
22.
Yeah. Wow.
Best player in the game.
Yeah, if you don't want Bryce Harper in your team, I mean, he can only
Best
make
player in
5th
the
on
game?
MLS.
Yep.
Number 4,
You ever hear of Mike Trout?
Yeah.
Madison Bumgarner, MVP of the World Series. He's outmatched Clayton Kershaw in 4 or 5 meetings, having another great year. Madison Bumgarner. Ace, a real ace, not some faux ace like we have in this town. Number 3 would be Clayton Kershaw, even though he's put him ahead of him because left-hander, Cy Young winner 2 out of the last 3 years, Clayton Kershaw. He's struggling somewhat this year. He's proved to be human, but I think it's I think some of it has to do with the overflow from last year's playoffs. Number 2 would be this guy, well, my team, Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, a guy that would hit. My team is located in Denver because I live in Denver. My team would be here if I owned a team and I was in charge of a team, and I would sign him, and he'd hit 55, 60 home runs.
Would Antonio Smith be on your team?
No.
Okay.
He'd
Just
be
checking.
a bad boy, maybe, or stay away from the bad boys, one or the other. Mike Trout would be number 1. There's no explanation. The guy's Mickey Mantle. Yeah.
All right.
Reincarnate.
That's Woody's Pick 6, brought to you by Davidson's Liquors. I'm going next. If you're starting a Major League team today, who would be your 6 top picks to fill your roster? I'm going with Buster Posey.
Excellent choice.
Need a catcher? I want to be strong up the middle. This guy's won 3 World Series in the 5 years he's been in the major leagues. He's a winner, and if you need, he can play first base too. And I'm going to need a catcher because wait till you see my pitching staff. Number 5, Bryce Harper, for all the reasons you said. He could end up being one of the best players in history. Number 4, and this guy right now is better than Bryce Harper, Mike Trout.
You
Number
have the
3,
right to be wrong.
Let's run through these pitchers real quick here. I want King Felix. There's a reason they call him King Felix if he was pitching anywhere other than the lousy offensive place he plays right now in Seattle.
That's the best pitcher in the game.
He'd be winning 25 to 30 games every year. Number 2, World Series MVP and a guy who's just the best big game pitcher in the game right now, Madison Bumgarner. And number 1, the best pitcher in the game, Clayton Kershaw. I got 3 pitchers, and nobody's going to beat me with those 3. I'm a little worried, though. I don't have the strength at shortstop or second base, but I'm figuring those guys strike out so many guys, you don't need anybody to pick up the ball.
Eddie Feiner.
Eddie Feiner, yep.
King in his court. Mark, your pick 6.
Real quick, I have a theme here. Buster Posey is going to be my catcher. You've already talked about Buster Posey.
Great pick.
Number 5, I'm going to have a closer, Trevor Rosenthal. He's my closer
Why of all the closers out there, Trevor Rosenthal?
because he's young and he throws hard.
Okay.
Number 4, now I'm going to have a starting rotation, and you guys can have all your.
I thought about him.
You guys can have all your Mike Trouts you want. Anybody can hit the ball in course field. I need a pitcher to strike people out. That's my number 4 starter,
Okay.
Max Scherzer. My number 3 starter, Zach Greinke. My number 2 starter is Mad Bum, and my number 1 starter is the best pitcher in the game, Felix Hernandez.
Ooh, no Kershaw.
No Kershaw.
Why'd you leave Kershaw off?
Well, because I want to get to pick 6. If I got to pick 7, then it'd be between Bryce Harper and Kershaw.
Pitching, boys.
Pitching
It's
is
about
like
pitching.
80% of the game.
I almost put 4 pitchers on there, and Scherzer was my number 4.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking about Kluber, maybe, of Cleveland.
Pick Six is sponsored by Davidson's Liquors. Fans of the sports show can get $10 off any online order of $50 or more at davidsonsliquors.com. And you go, online? Yes. Use promo code SportsShow10. This offer is good for online orders only, which can, here's the clue, can be delivered or picked up in store. Available at davidsonsdenver.com. Use coupon, I was thinking of Groupon. What is that? Yeah, coupon code SportsShow10. They'll deliver to your house.
Yep, they will. Or you can pick up at the store.